chillin' with the one and onlys. Homie, shout to Max and Janie back at the class, back with the academia. We Appalachia with the mountains, we climb.
Hey, homies! It's because I like having homies. We're live?
No.
Oh.
We're live and direct, in effect, like to the
We
world.
here.
What's up, world?
We're here. What's up, family?
What are we doing today?
So today, first and foremost, we have to shout out.
So, the idea for this video came about in our comments section to one and only Dead Coins, VVOG. Shout out to you for supporting the channel and for giving us a great idea. We did a top 10 about a year ago.
Was it a year ago?
It was
already?
about the thing says 1 year ago. That's
crazy.
We've been at it for a while, honey.
Yeah, we have.
And he said they would be interested to know if your top 10 has changed. And I said, you know what? It would be interesting to see if our top 10 has changed, because it certainly has. And I want to send out a special shout out.
A huge shout out to a potentially new woman of Veve, Mrs. Dead Coins.
Mrs. Dead Coins, we hear that you're dabbling in Veve here and there. You potentially have gotten into it.
Welcome to the cult.
Welcome to the cult. Blood sacrifice this Saturday, 7 p.m. on Spaces, on Discord.
Seriously though, welcome. This is an incredible community, and we are all nerds.
But yeah, welcome to the family, Mrs. Dead Coins. We certainly hope you stick around. Our son is calling us in the middle of our video. I don't know if you can hear it.
Yes, honey. So now I have it on. Okay, so where were we? Yes, sending so much love and just like a warm welcome, warm hug to Mrs. Dead Coins.
Mrs. Coins.
Mrs. Coins.
First name Dead.
You know what? I want to know her favorite collectible so far.
Mrs. Coin, put at least your top 3 collectibles so far in the app.
I said 1. Do not stress out the newcomers.
But since this is a top 10, at least give us top 3. I mean, you got to put in work too. We're out here putting in work making these videos. You got to put in work watching these videos, Mrs. Coin. Come on.
I'm good with 1, but if you want to do 3, then you can, Anyway.
Now we're going to see who Mrs. Coin loves more. If she does 1 or 3. And don't do 2 and ride the fence, Mrs. Coin.
She's gonna do 2.5.
It has to be 1 or 3. If not, you love me more.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
People love me more. Everybody, this has already been debunked, honey. People love me more.
Everybody in the comments, who do you love more?
No, we can't do this again. We've done this before already. Okay, so do you want to start out? Are we starting off at 10?
We're starting off from 10 all the way down to 1. Ladies first, and we'll also mention what was in our number slot last year, okay?
So mine have definitely changed, like a lot.
Mine have rearranged a lot. I think 3 of them were kicked out, but the order has very much changed.
So and also I really like doing these types of videos of like favorites and top 10s, like really irks me because there's so many collectibles that I love. Like it's so hard for me to do it, but I did it for you, honey, because I love you. But so
you did it for the people.
I did it for the people.
For the gram.
For the gram.
For the culture.
For the culture. For YouTube.
Go ahead.
For the homies. I did it for everybody. So my number 10 is Labicorn.
The rainbow one?
The rainbow one.
Okay. What was it last year?
So my number 10 last year was the white ghost bear.
Okay.
Remember we had that whole experience with Luke Chu and like how awesome that was. So unfortunately he didn't make the cut.
Dang.
But I still love that collectible, and actually I have a physical one right here. He's very tiny, but K Collects gave me this at DCon. Can you see it? He's so cute. He's clear. That's probably why you can't see him. He absorbs the light. Anyway,
there he goes.
There he goes. My little guy. And as many of you can see, my Labicorn is right there.
Wanna bring him down?
My rainbow baby. And thankfully, I am one of my prized possessions because he's actually signed.
His booty hole sign. Put it closer.
His bottom. We don't have to call it so. Like, his booty hole sign. Like,
girl,
his bottom.
That's a booty hole.
His little bottom.
Girl, that's a booty hole.
There you go. 2022.
Yeah, R.I.P. to the legend too.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Big Frank.
Anyway, one of my prized possessions because I had that experience. The signature is incredible, and funny. You know, it has like a funny little story, but just getting to meet him and talk to him, like, so not only is he, I think he'll always be in my top 10. He's number 10 this time. But I do love that collectible.
So my number 10 last year was Aquaria, just because I thought it was like a good looking, visually it was a cool collectible.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
It is so beautiful. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say it was our first clear one.
I don't think you have her out here. I think she's over there somewhere. My bad. I was pulling up my phone because my top 10 was on my phone, and
you see, I stay ready.
I came to the party unprepared. So we're ready to move on.
Party
to mine?
foul. We are on yours, honey.
Okay, yeah. So my last one was Aquaria. That's right. And my number 10 this year.
Distraction at its finest. Like, we've been here on your number 10, honey. Please tell us.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Can I go now?
Go.
My number 10 is the Miles Morales cover. I am getting a phone call. Give me 1 second. Distraction City, damn. Can a player just make a video one time? We had our son interrupt us. We had my phone call. I can't even remember. Okay, the Miles cover with him like peeling out. That's that is my favorite cover so far on Veve. I believe it's the ultra rare. I will verify that. But yeah, that was on my list last year at number 8, and it moved up to number 10 now, or down to number 10. So yeah.
Down.
Number 9.
Number 9. Okay, so for number 9,
do what you had last year and then do
okay, so for number 9 last year, I had Aquaria. I love Tokidoki. I have a whole bunch of physical Tokidokis, and I have Tokidokis on the app, so I love Aquaria. But my number 9, and this is, I think it's so crazy that I really love this collectible, but I really do, and it holds such a great memory and weekend. My number 9 is Spider Ham. He's so, please, if you do not have him, like, just look at the detail. He is very well made. He looks so cool, and it's just so funny. Spider Ham. Like,
Spider Ham.
I love it. So he's, I bought him after we left from San Diego Comic-Con. I did not get him on the drop. I just bought him because or maybe I got him the last day of Comic-Con. But anyway, such a fun weekend for us, and kind of like a little prize, a little gift that I gave myself to remember that weekend. So yeah.
My number 9, and you'll find that, I found after doing some like soul searching, is that a lot of my top 10 revolve more around moments and around emotions and stuff that I felt while getting the collectible than the actual collectible. Like, DeLorean is on here. Like, I've never been a fan of Back to the Future, but DeLorean is in my top 10. This is not my number 9, but I'm just saying, like, DeLorean is just because of what it means when I got it, what it meant to my Veve story, etc., etc. Number 9. So last year, my number 9 was Batgirl.
You love Batgirl, honey.
Love Batgirl. This year, currently, my number 9, America Chavez.
What?
America Chavez with the star popping out behind her, FA Latina on Veve for the culture, one time for an awesome Marvel character. America Chavez, you're a real one. Number 9.
Number 9.
And fun fact, Batgirl didn't crack my top 10, and it's one of my favorite collectibles.
What? Not at all?
No, stop looking.
Okay, I don't know Max's top 10, but I cannot believe that she's been your favorite for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so my number 8 is, or my number 8 back then was Voltron. he also didn't make my top 10 this round. But I do love Voltron. It's so funny. I didn't know this about myself before Veve and before my love for collecting came to be, but I really love robotic looking things. I'm very attracted to that style of, I don't know, characters and
Let's
collectibles.
see, do the robot. Do 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 do. All right, continue. Carry on.
So, but Voltron did not make my top 10 this go around. My number 8 is Olaf. He's
Olaf?
so cute.
For real?
Yes. I love Olaf. It's so funny because when Max told me to start making this top 10 list again, I watched Frozen 2 nights in a row because that's how much I love Olaf.
Was not expecting Olaf. And
Really?
We haven't seen each other's top 10, so
I love Olaf. And if you've seen
cool.
Frozen 2, there's a part where you could see like the snowflakes on his body, like they're very visible in Frozen 2 because Elsa gets like her powers are like stronger or whatever. And if you look at the collectible on Veve, you can see them. Like they're very prominent, they're very visible, they're very like, you could tell that there's snowflakes. So that's cool because you know Olaf is a snowman. Obviously he's made of snowflakes.
No way. Alert the media. Stop the press. Push the button.
Babe, seriously, you know Olaf is a snowman, that he's made out of snow. Snow is snowflakes, but you can see the snowflakes on him. Anyway, babe, go ahead. Number 7.
Yo. Can I get to number 8 though?
Oh,
first?
go
Can I
ahead. Go to number 8. Yes.
My number 8.
Wait. What was your past one?
Last year was the Miles Morales cover. That was my number 10 now.
Okay.
My number 8, Voltura Macabra from what's your name again? Camille Rose Garcia.
Yeah.
Camille Rose Garcia. Yeah. This just brings back shades of like Decon's past and the good times we had at Decon and how another FA Latina artist on the app, that meant a lot as well.
She was the first.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, man, there's a lot of facts that I'm not sure of that I'm just throwing out here.
No, she was.
Okay.
And just the pieces, so
Which one are you
awesome.
talking about, honey?
The first
The
one,
one
not
that
the
I-
purple one.
Okay, the one that I bought you? I bought you that for your birthday.
You bought me one of them. I'm not sure if it's the first or the
Yeah,
second.
it's that one.
Is that okay? Well, that one is
Or our anniversary. One of those.
cool as hell. So yeah, that's my number 8. Voltura Macabra. Number 7.
Number 7. So my number 7, he also didn't make the cut. So my number 7 a year ago was a pink Darrow. I love this collectible because you gifted him to me, I think on anniversary. Valentine's Day.
We gift each other so many
So many things that like we forget, but
I hope that didn't come off pretentious. We gift each other so many things that
we gift each other things. It doesn't have to be money things. Even like you pick flowers for me. That's a gift, you know. Anyway, Max surprised me with him because I was absolutely in love with the pink one. But he didn't make my top 10, which is okay. He's still one of my faves. I love him. But my number 7, we are number 7, is Iron Man. Again, surrounding the San Diego Comic-Con, Max and I were fortunate to work the booth, and that was a lot of us getting people to see like how cool the app was, how cool the collectible was. And I'm like, and Iron Man is dropping Sunday, and like I was saying that since like Thursday, and I'm like, okay, you know what, I want Iron Man. I'm telling everybody, hey, Iron Man drops on, and he's so cool. The animation, he flies, the fire, the everything.
Yeah.
I love him.
Okay.
So he's my number 7.
Yeah, that collectible is super premium, like in every way. Visually, the animation, everything about that was really well done. Great job, Veve. My number 7 last year was the Green Ghost Bear. Once again, because of the nostalgic feelings that it
brought up.
Yeah,
with Luke.
With Luke, we just ran into him randomly. We were doing a stream with Randy and Wendy, and he chilled with us for about a good 30-45 minutes, and he learned
almost close to like an hour.
Yeah, I would say and he let us teach him, like he asked us to teach us the Veve app and what was the big deal. And if you go way back in our archives of our video, you can see us and him.
That interaction.
And you could see his light bulb go off, like, oh, okay, this is something. And oh, okay, I get what the big deal is. So yeah, that was my number 7 last year.
And you got that signed. Yeah, you got him signed. Wait, did he make your top 10 this time?
He did not. He did not. Sorry, you got cut.
Oh, the experience meant so much to us, though.
Life goes on, honey. Life goes on.
Life goes on.
So my number 7 this year, Pride.
Right.
It's just one of those pieces that will forever, be iconic. Iconic in our Veve journey and in our personal lives, surrounding our son and stuff like that, and our community, our because we're advocates of the LGBT community and all that. So Pride, my number 7. Shout out Pride.
Pride's a good one. So we're number 6. So my number 6. My number 6 a year ago was the Lavacorn. Now he's my number 10 this time, but my number 6 this time around. Oh, there's a lot of this and that and this and that. My bad. My number 6 now is Ultraman. I love Ultraman. I'm always gonna love Ultraman. I've never heard about Ultraman before Veve, and he's my guy. He's like my favorite collectible of all time. So I love Ultraman. My number 6.
Okay. My number 6 last year was Pride. Got bumped down. But my number 6 this year, now this is gonna be one that I know you forgot, I think. The gold and silver Veve logo. I know you forgot that one. And I was thinking about this. Yes.
I did. Oh
And
my gosh.
the significance of this, I don't think we've ever made a video about it, but it was given to us. And
No, I think we did.
Did we?
Yeah, I think we talked about it. I not specifically completely surrounding the gold and silver logo, but
we mentioned it a couple times. But it was given to us in London. So we flew out to London and had a chat, and Dan was like, do you guys happen to have a logo? And we're like, no. And he was like, all right. And he gave us a logo. And well, do we want to get deeper into how it happened, or
Sure.
quick story time?
Story time
So
with the homies.
It was at the after party where Orange Bag Lady's mom was on the 1s and 2s, and Dan just
What a fun party, though.
Yeah, epic, freaking epic. And Dan happened to just be in the vicinity, and he was like, homies, and we started talking a bit. We're just talking about Veve and Omi, the future of Veve, the past of Veve, everything Veve, right? And he just brought it up random. Do you guys have a logo yet? We're like, no. And so he was like, let me know tomorrow, and I'll give you one. And we're like, okay. It's just not our style to go up to somebody and be like, hey, remember you told us you were going to give us a logo?
Remember that one time
Yeah.
you said...
We didn't say anything. We didn't mention it. We just kept living life,
Honestly, we just thought it was cool that he even thought about us, thought about giving us one. So we were like, we are okay with that.
Yeah.
You know what I
with
mean?
the sentiment.
We're like, we accept it. So
Yeah.
we were good.
So as much as we did want the logo, we were never gonna ask for it.
No.
It was just not our style.
No.
Not that there's anything wrong with asking for one. It's just not our style. We're back. We land back so we go to Italy for a couple of days with our friends. Shout out Sharky, Kerm, and Donkey Gooch. And we come back.
Oh, what a great trip too.
Yeah. So this was like days later. I look at my messages. He sent us a gold logo. I was like, babe, I got a logo.
And we were in the middle of Queens, New York, jumping up and down because we were gonna go get some food and then
No. We were in customs for the first one.
Oh, that's true.
I was in customs, and I was like, babe, I got a logo.
And we were like,
Yay,
going crazy. Oh my
cool.
gosh, we got a logo. Because, you know, and I think a lot of people package Max and I into like one person, and totally understandable. What's his is mine, and what's mine is his. So we were like, we did it! We got one! Like, we were just so excited, over the moon. Just, okay, we did it. We got it.
Yeah. So we get out of customs, we take a cab, we're gonna go get something to eat, we go to Queens. Then all of a sudden, we're walking, I'm trying to like pull, because we have our luggage in the middle of Queens. Like, imagine just rolling through New York with luggage, right? And then Janie stops, she's like, oh, I got a logo too!
And for a moment, we didn't celebrate it right away. I don't know if you remember, baby, because we were like, it must be the same one. Mm-hmm. Remember? Like, it must be a picture of the same one, because I didn't ever think I was gonna get one personally and Max was gonna get one personally. I never thought that was gonna happen. So I was like, before we get excited, let's make sure. We checked the code, mm-hmm. and it was different, and I was so grateful. I might sound dumb, but I was grateful. I always cherish that I'm your wife. But I was grateful for that moment to be seen as an individual, like just myself. And
that's what Janie doesn't know. Like, Janie is the individual. Like, I'm here, I'm like a purse, I'm an accessory, right? I'm just homie Max. I'm in the background. But this is a star, y'all. Look at this beautiful.
No, honey, no.
You're the star of the show, babe.
It really took me back, and as lame as it may sound, I did shed some tears. I really did. I was in New York.
Lame.
Crying because I was like, I'm seen.
I exist in the world.
I exist, and Dad knows it. Anyway, such an awesome experience for the both of us. We were both really happy, really excited. And even now to this day, having that logo, I will never sell my logo. Never. There's been a few times where Max has thought about it, and I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That, and yeah, we can sell it, make the money off of it, and buy another one, whatever, like down the line. But that's the number that was given to me. That's the number that was given to you. It means something to me. For us, receiving gifts is such an honor. Like, we don't ever expect them. We don't ever want anyone to be put out. So us receiving anything, we're grateful. So yeah, never gonna be sold. Good one, babe. Thanks. Shoot, man, I did not add that one to my top 10. Can I change my top 10? Nope. No, I can't. Nope. I can't, because it's already locked.
So that was story time.
Story time.
Moving on, number 5.
Hey, that would be a good series. Story time.
Because we do have a lot of experiences. Like,
we do.
That would be a great series. Like, yeah, remember the time, such and such?
Yes.
That's a great idea.
That is a great idea.
For
another high five.
I'm about to say.
Okay, so what number are we on?
We
are number 5. Okay, so number 5, let me see my number 5. Oh, shoot! This was not intentional at all, but my number 5 is the same as last year's.
Okay.
So it's the Harley Quinn, the Babs Tar one, where she's with the mallet. Mm-hmm. I've always loved that collectible. I think it was like, it's my favorite Harley Quinn, and the entire, even more than when she's having the baseball bat, like the newer ones. She will always be my favorite. One day I will dress up like this Harley Quinn. That's how much I love her.
Yes, please.
Babe, the Omi homies are for the children, honey. Okay. For the children. Okay. Come on, continue number 5. Go ahead, honey.
We have to have a OnlyFans Omi homie. Follow us on Omi homie OnlyFans. It hasn't been made yet, but we have to make it. That way we can,
I really hope you edit that part out.
We can get our adult on. Anyway, number 5 for me. Last year was the DeLorean. Number 5 for me this year, SR Spider-Man. And SR Spider-Man, it was probably like one of the pinnacle moments of our Veve journey. I remember we got our 400 gems together, and then our son was going for the ultra rare, and Janie was going for, I don't know what she, I think a rare maybe.
Maybe.
But we all ended up hitting, and it was just one of those moments in time where I flash back. Like when I think of Veve, that's probably outside of the app, a top 3 moment that I think of that I experienced with my family. And that was really cool. That was a really cool moment.
It was really cool because it was the 3 of us together.
Mm-hmm.
Our son is just not into Veve. He has no interest at all. That may change later on. It may not. Whatever. We respect either way. But that day, we Vev'd together.
We Vev'd.
Yeah, we Vev'd.
A verb.
Yeah, we Vev'd as a family.
Do you Veve?
I Veve, and I Vev'd with my son and my husband. But
imagine being at a restaurant. Excuse me, I gotta go Veve. I gotta go take a Veve.
Seriously, that could be like a new thing. Like, hey, let's go take this Veve real quick because, like, let's say
I gotta take a 15-minute Veve.
No, like when you say let's go take a picture, right? But you're at a cool place where you can post up your Iron Man or you can post up
like
your
a selfie.
Like a selfie. Let's take a Veve.
Veve.
Hey, should we
trademark that?
Should we trademark that? Because you did do the collector at heart, which Lenita pointed out.
That was in my first video. I said it first. Veve, I want 10%. Anyway.
Hey, I'm just saying, if we start talking like that, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna remember this moment. Seriously. Okay, so number 4. My number 4 was Ultraman. So Ultraman went down a bit. My number 4 now is Black Panther.
Okay.
Black Panther is my favorite superhero in Marvel, and I just love Black Panther, and yeah.
Okay. My number 4 last year was Voltura Macabra.
So she went down a little bit.
My number 4 this year is the DeLorean. And this is the prime Veve moment of my Veve journey because it was my first drop.
First one.
It was the first time I introduced Janie to whatever Veve was and this craziness that we now call digital collecting. Epic drop. My first one, DeLorean. Shout out to DeLorean. I don't know anything about Back to the Future like that, but I know DeLorean because it's the Veve's first drop.
So like the DeLorean, we should, you know what, since that is such a huge like marker on our journey, we should watch the movies.
That's
like
so sad,
seriously,
right?
like you've never watched. I've watched them. I mean, it's rare that I haven't watched a movie, but I've watched all of them. But we should watch them for you.
Yeah.
That DeLorean, it means so much to us. It's given us more than we could have ever thought. We could have ever imagined. We're about to go to Canada in a couple of weeks to go visit our friends that live in Canada. Like that would have never happened before. So anyway, yeah. Number 3. My number 3 last year was Black Panther. So he came down a little bit. So my number 3 now is America Chavez. So Max and I have had so much fun with this collectible. We Vev'd with her on 4th of July. And we were able to put her like in such a cool spot where like there was fireworks behind her. And I was actually showing her off a lot during San Diego Comic-Con because of the animation, because of like the star and like how pretty it looks. So yep, she's my number 3.
My number 3 last year was SR Spidey. It moved down a little bit. My number 3 this year is SR Goofy. And SR Goofy is just simply based on the fact that I love Goofy. He's one of my favorite characters, and I don't see...
Your hat is right there.
Yeah, I don't see anybody really dethroning Goofy except for my number 1 and number 2. But yeah, and obviously I love a Goofy movie. And then it's Destiny. His name is Max, the son. Like, come on, it's Goofy.
We need to dress up like them too. Max and Roxy?
Roxanne?
Something. I don't know. That would be a cool costume for us to do. So my number 2 last year was Pride, and my number 2 this year is Pride.
Oh, same.
Yep.
So
it will. So my number 1 and my number 2 are the same from last year and this year.
That's funny.
Pride will forever hold a special place in my heart. We've said this many times. From it being a baby fresh company with like new ideas, bringing all these different people in the mix and creating this community. They didn't think twice to just, you know, put out Pride, and I'll always be grateful for that. So that Pride will always hold a special place for me.
Okay. My number 2 last year was SR Goofy. My number 2 this year is the Hulk. Such a cool collectible.
The green one, obviously,
yeah, the green one, the first one, the common. I love Hulk. I have a Hulk cup. I just, Hulk has always been one of my favorites. He's just such like a, you know, just smash everything type dude. Love the Hulk. And then the way he came out on Veve, the way he looks, the way he smashes, and what he leaves behind, like, oh my God. And I did an awesome clip. I'll try to.
You have to put it in here, honey, because it was so cool.
Yeah.
So what was it with the?
He
with
smashed
the
a soda can.
Yeah, with the sparkling water, right?
Yeah, one of these.
Oh my gosh, it was such a cool video. Babe, did you just do a like in the movies?
A promo.
Waterloo.
Waterloo does not sponsor us, but if you want to.
We're down. But that was so funny. But yeah, that was such a cool video, babe.
Yeah.
It was very well made, and I was even shocked that you were able to get it done. Like, you need to do more videos like that, babe.
I will, honey. I will.
You need to. Okay, so my number 1, I actually have to step away because I will be right back. So my number 1 from last year and this year are the same. It's the Daredevil number 25 Peach Momoko cover. I think that will always be my number 1 because I love Peach, and I am so grateful and so excited that I have finally found and purchased and own a physical copy of this. I still have not decided, because Peach is gonna be at New York Comic Con. I may break with this bad boy because I would just love for her to sign and like put a remark on it and then get it graded again. Hopefully it'll still stay a 9.8, but this doesn't really matter to me. I know that sounds crazy for like comic book collectors. You always want to get the 9.8, 9. I've seen a couple 9.9 like online. That's very sought after for collectors, but for me, just having this piece, I have it on Veve and I have it here in my hands. Oh, I just love it so much. And then I get to see Peach again, of course, being like the ultimate Peach stalker. Just kidding. I'm not a stalker.
She is though.
Please, no, please. I'm just an admirer, and I'm very happy for her success. And she creates beautiful art that continues to fuel my soul.
I just happen to be in her line of sight everywhere she looks.
No, I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable. I'm just in awe of her talent. But I have to give a shout out to John for this one. I actually bought this from him, so that's kind of cool that I got it from a Veve fan member and a friend. And he also sent me some really cool Ron English stickers, which was super nice. A little what did he call it? Fidgetal? But just like some cute little, this one's actually really cool because it's a card. Ron English sticker. So super grateful for that. Shout out to John. Love you, bro. Oh, and we got a cute little note. So yeah.
So since she went and got her physical, let me go get my physical, my number 1. Y'all already know what my number 1 is. It's not even a mystery. Come on now. Greatest friend you could ever have. The greatest character in Disney Pixar history. Come on now. Nobody beats Woody. I'll put him against anybody, any character in any IP of all time. Woody's, he's the best friend you could ever have.
Why do you love Woody so much, honey?
Because babe, he doesn't give up on you. He's a leader. He doesn't give up on you. He's a great friend. He always knows what to say to make you feel better.
Honey, you would think you have no friends.
I know,
and that's
right?
why you admire him so much.
Yeah.
No, I love Woody too. I get it. He is a great character.
He's a cowboy from Texas.
Is he from Texas?
I mean, he's from the South, the deep South.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna assume Woody's from Texas because he's a sheriff. Look at his sheriff badge. Come on now, Woody's in that number one. Woody. I hope you guys enjoyed our video. If you made it this far, I know we were long-winded on this one, but we had to get it out.
Maybe we really have to start making more videos so we're not like.
Oh, we have to tell you this story. Oh, we have to tell you this story time. Yeah.
We're it's story time with the only homies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, we love y'all. We're sending so much loving energy, peaceful energy, and just do what makes you happy. Keep collecting, keep getting your coins.
Keep
Wish
Veve.
you all of it. Keep Viving. Keep spacing. Anyway, guys, we love y'all.